friends, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm playing with Pretty Grunge. I am feeling very season 1 of Teen Mom 2 today. I finally purchased it on YouTube and I've been binging it a little bit. And I just remember how much I really like that show. I really like that show. And it's just kind of crazy because I've been watching it since I was in middle school and now I'm almost 30 and I'm still watching it. But I'm taking different things from it. So I'm looking at like the fashion. I'm just looking at life through a very grateful lens because that's not my life. And that could have been my life. So just very grateful, very thankful things worked out the way that they did and not the way that they could have. Lots of gratitude. But I'm wearing my pink sweater, one of like 10, because I was in middle school and high school when Victoria's Secret pink sweatshirts were all the rage. I do really like the palette though. It's just kind of basic. It's like a neutral palette. So I don't play with it that much. There have been several looks just... Ooh, is this broken? No, it's not. Oh, no, it's just okay. I was like, it's not going all the way back, but that was a user error issue. I've been having like the DD Signature blue, like the bright blue. I guess it's like a teal blue. Matte and shimmer popping into my mind a lot. Smoky eyes have been popping into my mind a lot. Mauves have actually been popping in a lot. Basically, like every eyeshadow in my collection has been popping into my head a lot. I do think I'm going to stay on the purple side of this palette. I always do, but yeah, that's just the vibe. That's the vibe for today. My poor baby is in the thick of teething. As you guys know, she had 2 cut, like all the way through, and I think she's working on some more because she is absolutely exhausted, but she doesn't want to sleep. I think that her mouth just really hurts. And she only wants to nap if I'm holding her, so I've been putting her in the baby wary thing, which I love because I'm able to get baby sniffs and baby snugs, but like my chest, I have like chest pain, and I think it comes from like, she's just really heavy, and I hunch. You guys know I hunch a lot. And so I think it's just, and I also have back pain, so I think it's from just wearing her improperly for extended periods of time. So I'm just trying to take her off and see if my chest pain eases up, because it's not like severe, you know? So like I'm Googling when to be concerned about chest pain and everything says if it's severe, and it's not severe, but it's definitely been persistent. I've noticed it since I woke up this morning at like 5 and it's 2. So it's just something to, and I know this isn't the first time I've mentioned having chest like discomfort, but it's not, again, it's not severe and it's not persistent. It like goes away. So I'm like, okay, I don't think it's emergency, but again, just something to like be aware of that it's happening. It could also be related to stress because while I'm medicated and doing well, the change in season, it affects me. It does affect me. And so I'm starting to notice like days are getting harder again, and I'm being a little bit more depressed than I was for a while some days, but not like every day. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just stress, you know? I don't think I'm gonna use a glitter glue for this because I don't think I need to. They're not very like, I mean, they're shimmers, but they're not, I mean, if I use Rebelle, that's like a chunky shade, but if I use anything else, I don't think it's gonna be. And honestly, I'm very inspired by Chelsea Huska, like I so often am, and she doesn't really use chunky shades. She just uses very like smoky shades, if that makes sense. So that's the vibe. I want to tell you guys about this Christmas present idea I have from Sean to me. Well, I wanted it, and the way I justified it is by asking Sean to get it for me for Christmas, because we share an account anyway. Like, it's our money. There's no, you know. But I don't know if I should tell you guys yet. I don't know why. Like, I wouldn't. Like, there's no reason for me not to. Okay, I'll tell you. So on Etsy, I found it's like a necklace, and on one side is like a fingerprint, and then on the other side is writing in the person's handwriting. And I think it's intended to be like a memorial type situation, but I just love Sean so much, you guys. I really do. And there's some days where just having him like feel a little bit closer when he's at work or whatever, I think would help me a lot. And so I asked him if he could get me like a really good copy of his fingerprint. And in the example, they had, I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm talking very choppy. In the example, the person had written "always with you." And I don't know if I want Sean to write "always with you" or if I want him to just write me like a little message, you know, like of his choosing, because I feel like that would make it more like thoughtful. But he said that he was down. He said that he would do it. He said that we could get it. So yeah, I'm really excited to have that, because I don't like the way my shape. My shape's like pointing downward on this side, but pointing like upward on this side. And I think it is the brush I chose to use, but there is still time to fix it, because this is just the cream shadow I'm laying down. Obviously I'm putting a bunch of stuff on top of it, so I'm trying to be mindful to use this cream shadow because it's in a palette, so I feel like it's easy to forget about, but creams always go first, and I don't want like a Patrick Ta situation to happen where I open the palette one day and there's mold in it, but only in one shadow, because I feel like I would toss the whole palette. See, I say that, but I'm pretty sure there was mold in a palette recently, and I am still using it because I'm allowing myself to gaslight the situation into thinking it's not mold, even though I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, I'm embracing the fact I just love my husband so much, and like, it is a good thing. It's a really good thing. I'm really happy that my kids have like parents that just love each other so much, but at the same time, like, this is my husband. Like, he's not a fiance or anything, or a boyfriend. Like, this is my whole husband, and I'm just like, I need like a necklace of your fingerprint, please. I just think it's kind of funny because, like, to me, this is some stuff that, like, I don't know, I feel like high schoolers would do that, you know, like with their significant other, but I'm over here with my whole husband, like, I need this. It's just humorous. It's humorous to me. I know. When you know you have the right one. Like, I spent too much of my life chasing the wrong people. So, finally having the right one it's nice. I have absolutely no idea what to get Sean for Christmas, though. I'm thinking, because he DMs our D&D game, I'm thinking maybe some minis, but I never know. Like, the ones that I think are cool and the ones that he think are cool. And I don't want, like, Sean doesn't like to buy stuff for himself. So if I tell him why I'm trying to dig into this issue, he's going to obviously not tell me because he doesn't want me to spend, like, a lot of money on him. But he's honestly just, like, so deserving, you know? So I want to spend that kind of money on him. So it's hard because I'm trying to find a sneaky way to do it, but I have a really hard time keeping secrets from him because I just want to tell him everything. So there's a little hard at the moment. Okay, I think I'm going to use Avant-Garde. I think I'm going to do a halo, like a smoky halo eye. So I think I'm going to take Avant-Garde. I guess I could show you guys because Avant-Garde, and then I'm thinking Strong AF. Might change, we'll see. Avant-garde is pretty though. It's very smoky. I do want to try to get it on top of the cream shadow to set it though. And then our kids, so our kids ask for the same things year in and year out, and it never goes well. They're really into STEM, so they always want like science kits, but they don't want to wait for me or dad to help them. And so like we got a science kit for my daughter's birthday because we knew that they were both going to enjoy it, and they didn't actually do any experiments because they just like, you know, did stuff without really knowing what they were supposed to do. But it's their gift, so we don't want to like tell them they can't touch it without us or anything like that. We just encourage them to wait because like they don't even know what they were supposed to be doing. Like they don't know what they were looking for. They have no idea. All they know is they mixed like cornstarch and stuff with other stuff, and then by the time we realized they were doing it, they already used like too much of everything where we couldn't do any of the remaining experiments because there wasn't the proper stuff. So, I mean, it was $20. I don't want to say down the drain because they got to experience like the excitement of mixing things, but they didn't actually get to do any of the experiments. So, like the wow factor, you know, they didn't get that because like what are we supposed to be looking at? I'm sure is what they were thinking. But yeah, year after year, they want that. Year after year, they want, like, Legos, but then they don't protect them from, like, the babies. So the babies take them, and by babies, I mean my toddler, my younger, not the baby, but takes them, misplaces them, and then nobody knows where they are. So then they can't build the thing because they don't have all the pieces anymore. And they're not very patient. So if Sean and I tell them like, okay, we'll help you, but we're in the middle of like cooking dinner, we'll help you in a little bit, then they get frustrated and pieces get lost and all sorts of stuff. So while that's what they want and that's what they're asking Santa for, I don't know if that's what they're going to be getting because it just leads to disappointment and heartbreak for them time and time and time again. Do I want to do strong AF or do I want to do haphazard? I think strong AF would be fun. It's like a marbled purple and silver. See, like this palette's nice. It's just too neutral. It's too neutral for my liking. I want like drama, and I don't feel like I'm getting drama from this. Like, I could try to spray my brush and see if just me being a disgusting human being for 10 minutes. I'm sure there's enough footage at this point to make that video. I'm gonna try to take this little doodad, take it into strong AF. Yeah, I'm just not getting drama. Like, this is just so neutral. This is so natural looking. I don't know. Indie makeup just totally changed the game and made like mainstream. Like, this is supposed to be a sultry, like smoky, grungy palette, and it's very neutral pulling. Like, I don't want to say, and this is my hoarding mentality. I don't want to say, like, oh yeah, this is going to declutter, but it's, like, not my preferences anymore. I feel like it's very, very, very light, very neutral, very, like, underwhelming. Like, I want more drama than I think this palette, because these are, like, the darkest shades. This is the dark side of the palette. Like, I used the cream shadow, I used avant-garde, and then I used that shadow wet. Like, it doesn't get that much more dramatic than that, you know what I mean? And it's just, I don't want to say boring, but, like, it's kind of boring. Maybe I'll take Fearless. Or do I want to take, no, I want to take Fearless. Fearless. Maybe I'll take that, like, to try to bring some purple into the look. Just all the way up. Now, there's days like today where I'm just feeling, I'm feeling sluggish. Like, I'm feeling lazy. I mean, my back hurts. Like, I'm not feeling very productive today. And only, like, one person that I usually watch posted content today. And so I'm like, oh, I could go back and watch her older content like I often do. But I'm on the hunt to find new people so that when this happens, I don't feel, like, so lonely, you know? But I don't want to say I'm picky with the content I watch, because I don't even think that's true. I'm just, I guess I'm just not really in the mood to, I don't want to say socialize, because that's not really socializing, but I'm not really in the mood to go look for new people to watch. Like, it's like dating content creators, it feels like. Like, am I going to spend 20 minutes of my life enjoying your content? Or am I going to spend 20 minutes of my life, like, unimpressed? It's always a gamble. And I don't know why I have this, like, mentality right now, because it's not like I have anything better to do. Like, this is my me time. I tried to read a book, but I just wasn't feeling it. So it's not like I have anything better to do, but it's like I'm just, like, I want the people that I want to watch to post content. But I mean, I know that's not how life works, but, like, why can't they just post? And that's why I think it's so funny. Deanna will post, like, a poll, like, do you guys want me to do extra content tonight? And I'm like, no, we don't want more entertaining, hilarious content. Like, I'm just like, of course. Like, if the option is more content to watch from a creator you like, the answer is always yes. It doesn't matter what they're doing. Like, hell, she could post a video washing her makeup brushes for an hour and I'd probably watch it. Because it's never, like, really about the brushes, you know? It's about, it's the commentary, it's the shenanigans. Like, what kind of shenanigans are you gonna get up to while you're washing your brushes? I don't know. Just like, we all know you guys aren't here for my impeccable makeup skills. Man, I should call this an empty. I just dipped it back in. Can you guys see how dry this still looks? Dip it in, pull it out. Yeah, it's still dry. I think I'm gonna call this one an empty soon. I think I have a couple more days of use. I know, I'm so naughty. I should call it an empty today, but I'm not going to, because I still think I can get a few more wings out of it. It's just getting harder because it's drier and my wings are coming out a little bit more like on this side. I know you guys can see that. It's not like, it's very patchy. Maybe I will call it, because I'm not even getting, like, a good wing. Like, I'm getting a wing, but it's not like a nice wing. This is gonna be empty, I think. I need something to add drama to this, because this is not This is not working out for me right now. I'm take my blue Illuminati eyeliner, I think, and I'm going to go on top of the black. Because the black helped me carve out my shape. The blue is adding the drama. And then lower lash line. Take my little I'm going to Fearless. Sometimes Dion comments and she'll put like a timestamp, and I'll go back and watch like the segment that she's referencing, and I know there's a lot of bad habits of mine. So I make these weird like noises. I do really weird noises with my mouth, and I don't know why I do it. It's like I always sound like my mouth is like wet. You know, like just a very gross, and that's just how I talk because it's in every single like clip I watch. But I'm just becoming aware of my bad habits like that. It was funny. So yesterday she did my stitch look, and I'm gonna take this up, I think, into this crease just to make it. I don't know how I'm gonna blend this out, but this seems like a good idea, so that's what I'm gonna do. She was talking about how I'm gonna add red lipstick, but I was watching a video. Basically, she said that her teeth looked yellow when she used red lipstick, and I was like, ha 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 ha, my teeth look yellow 100% of the time because I drank too much coffee, ha 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 ha. Like, I wish I could blame it on lipstick, but nah, it's just too much teeth staining, man. Pretty. I mean, it's a grungy look. It's a grungy look. It's just little. It really is just boring. I don't know. Like, it's not making my heart sing. It's not. It's just a neutral, natural, everyday look. Like, no creativity goes into this. You just kind of like slap some colors together and there you go, it's crunchy. I think the eyeliner saved it a little bit, but I don't want to declutter the palette though. Like, I'm saying all this, like I'm totally dogging on the palette, but I don't want to declutter it. Okay, I'm gonna go into Maverick, which is this like tin silver, the true silver. It's gonna be my inner corner. Maverick again. Okay, maybe when I put way too much mascara on, that will save it. Oh, my back. My back really hurts. I'm still using my Ulta Beauty New Heights Lifting Mascara. I think I'm going to try to tilt my head back like this because I could still see in the mirror. Sorry if you can see up my nose. But every time I use this mascara, I'm finding myself thinking I have a chunk of eyelashes missing. And I might actually have a chunk of eyelashes missing because I've been using makeup wipes again because I ran out of cleansing balm. So it's possible I just have chunks of mascara missing, but I'm also willing to think it has something to do with the way I am trying to pile on the mascara and just missing an area of lashes, if that makes sense. I do think it's funny though, like at what point did Pretty Grunge become a neutral everyday palette? Like I bought it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get so much drama from it. I'm not really getting drama. I want to take a nap so bad, but I have a teething baby, and so like if I try to move her to my room to put her in her crib, she's gonna wake up for sure. And I'm like, but tomorrow's Sean's day off, so, and he told me that he was going to bring me coffee on his way home because he's the love of my life, and he knows that coffee is a really good pick-me-up for me. Because I told him, I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I just feel like I'm just having one of those days, you know, where nothing happened. Like the kids have been angels, things have been going well, like nothing's wrong. I'm just feeling like in a funk, and I really do think it's the seasonal depression. Because on the beauty board, somebody else was saying that they think their seasonal depression is setting in a little bit early this year, and I'm like, you know what, I totally, and my back hurts. Like I did take that really bad fall last week, and that bruise is still really bad. It's not as sharp looking, if that makes sense, but it's still very black. Also, I've been sleeping too well because teething baby. And my daughter is bringing home some really bad habits from school. So I've been having to exercise extreme amounts of patience because we went through this with my oldest. We're going through this with my daughter now too. Kids teach other kids everything at school, and sometimes it doesn't align with your values and what you were taught, and then you start acting that way at home, and then it requires a lot of patience from a mom who saw this coming and understands that it's not her kindergartner's fault. Nothing in the world is her kindergartner's fault, and she just needs to be guided, you know, back on track. But oh man, this is so freaking hard. Like my daughter's so sweet. Like she's so sweet. She's so empathetic. She's so caring. She's just all the things. And lately she's just been sticking her tongue out at people and like being antagonistic, and like, and I know it's coming from recess. Like I can already see the scenarios in which like stuff like that would happen at recess. But every single time, and you have to be consistent, right? So I have to have a conversation with her every single time I catch her doing it. And it's hard being patient, like over and over and over and over again. And then like, you guys know how I feel about potty humor. Like it's not like a terrible thing, but it's not my thing. I don't like it. Our kids were not raised, you know, to do potty humor or anything like that. But I'm at the bus stop, and all the other bus stop kids are like, fart, and I'm just like, and then they're trying to teach my toddler to say butt and fart and all the stupid bullshit that like elementary school kids say, and I just have to be like, hey, listen, like, let's not teach the baby that, please. But like, then my oldest, of course, is feeding off that energy, and then he's saying fart, and he knows that he's not supposed to be doing it, so then I have to have a conversation with him about how we don't, like, I get it, like, peer pressure it's hard, it's really hard, because when all your friends are doing it, like, obviously your friends know better than your parents, you know what I mean, like, your parents don't know what's cool. I am happy though that we're only at the potty humor stage and not at like the inappropriate joke stage, because that's a problem, because we have such a big age gap between our kids. Like when they start doing health class lessons and stuff, like we're very open about sex and prevention and all that stuff with our kids, and if they have any questions, or you know, when they're at an appropriate age to talk about like birth control and stuff, like, yeah, totally, like, we'll be down with that. What we don't want is our oldest to come home and start trying to teach his younger siblings sex ed, because a lot of times, like, kids are so smart. They know what not to say around parents and what to say around parents. And so, like, I'm just worried. So, but my oldest is probably only like a year or two away from getting that in school. And, like, of course we want him to. Like, I've already started talking to him about, like, deodorant and stuff like that. So, we're very open, we're very honest, but at the same time, my daughter is a kindergartner. So, she's only going to be in, like, first grade or second grade when he starts getting it. And he's, like, an old second grader because he was born in October. So, like, she's one of the youngest kindergartners, and he's one of the oldest second graders. So, just things that are appropriate at the grade levels are a little skewed, just because they're virtually, like, they're only 2 grades apart, but they really should be 3, and 4 wouldn't be out of the question either. Because I could have started her in kindergarten a year later than I did. But that's not a problem right now. That's not something that's happening right now. That's my mind thinking way too many steps in the future. And I need to reel it back. And focus on potty humor. It's harmless. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it doesn't have to be, because the kids are my friends. I am getting so burnt out from this. It's down to here. I honestly could totally have this done by October, but it's a fight because I want to use my Jones Road so bad. And I keep telling myself, like, okay, just, like, really work on the Lumique lotion. When the Lumique lotion's gone, Jones Road could be next. And I know it makes sense for me to work on Jones Road in the winter because it's more hydrating than the Lumique lotion. So my skin would do better with it, but I'm just so bored. I'm so bored with it. I've been using it exclusively for over a month now, maybe 2. And I know I have other foundations. I don't have to be using just this one. I just want to be using just this one right now. And so that makes it really hard to be motivated because, well, they're here. They're in my house. I could use them whenever I want. I'm just trying to really grind on that one because it's old. It's old. It's gonna, it's probably expired already, but I'm so close. Like, it doesn't need to be taking up space in my life anymore. I'm just over it. I'm so over it. Look, I hear my baby. She just woke up. So hopefully, not like yesterday. I was just screaming like that. Oh my god, that was crazy. Okay. I really hope this is gone by the end of the year too, because I'm over it. I have so many products I want to use, and I just don't feel like I can. And I know that's crazy because, okay, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm not gonna meet my goals, but to me it's a big deal because I've worked so hard. And I mean, these are arbitrary goals at the end of the day. There's no reason. I just set them because they seemed attainable. But if I need to take a break because I'm getting burnt out, I can take a break because I'm getting burnt out. That's fine. I'm just nervous. Like, if I stop using it, I'm not going to go back to it. Like, that's how I feel. I really do like this combo, though. I've been using my Latte from ABH. It's a cream blush. Like, this alone is such a beautiful color. I have not mixed this yet with Bacon Cakes. And honestly, that might be my next combo. I think I'm going to switch out my makeup bag today. I'm just getting a little burnt out. But with Coffee Lucky Lotus, it's a good combo, but I really do want to see it with Bacon Cakes. I think it with Bacon Cakes would be brilliant. I'm so close, but it's okay. I'm under no obligation to burn myself out with my own products. I just need to remind myself that, like, it's okay. If things take a little bit longer than I thought they were going to, it's fine. really would like to see that with bacon cakes. I think that would look so nice. My back hurts so bad. I'm just so weak, you guys. Like, I don't understand. Like, she's not heavy. She's not a heavy 6-month-old. She's actually my lightest 6-month-old. She's only 17 pounds. But, like, I think it has to be age. I'm obviously older than I've ever been with a baby this young. And I don't take care of myself the way I should. Like, I don't drink milk. I don't eat meat. I don't really eat vegetables. I eat carbs and, stuff like that. So I think a lot of that's just getting to me because I've been breastfeeding for, 3 years nonstop. I have 2 under 2, 3 under 5. Well, 3, 5, and under at this point. And, like, I think I'm just a little bit old now. And, like, I say this every time because I feel like somebody new here is going to call me on this. I'm not saying I'm old. Like, old, like ancient old. I'm saying that I'm getting old, and I think that's why I'm not used to this kind of pain. But no, I don't think that when you're 30, you're ancient old. I do tease Sean about him being old. He's had his, 5th annual 50th birthday this year? 6th annual 50th birthday or something like that. I think my daughter just fell off her mat. Oh, my neck. Okay. But then there's a part of me that's like, maybe I'll just leave all the stuff in because I'm, working away at them, but I don't need to do that to myself. It's okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot to set my face. Well, damn it. I guess that's not happening today. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess what is happening is my highlighter. I do my makeup every day the same. Like, it's not like I change my base face. I mean, I change, like, the products, but I don't change, like, what needs to happen. And somehow I'm always like, I forgot to do this step. Pretty entertaining. Okay. I'm gonna use I think I'm gonna use Glimmer Pop one more time today, and then I do think I'm gonna rotate it out. I have so many highlighters, you guys. I've acquired so many highlighters. It's so pretty though. Oh, it would look so good with bacon cakes. I might leave it in. But I really want to rotate my highlighters because I've seriously acquired. But these ones are the ones that are like wet. But oh, man, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm very content. I'm content with where my makeup's at. I'm content with what I have. And I do see some empties. Oh, it hurts. Coming soon. This is the look. Nothing like super exciting. It's very smoky. It's grungy, but it's just like an everyday look. It's basic. It doesn't excite me. Cause like it's just like it's a given. Like of course I'm wearing cool tone, smoky sort of look, but I don't know. There's just nothing like too exciting about it. It's just, I don't know, my tastes are changing, and so it really makes me think about this palette and like, why am I holding on to this palette if there's like smokier, grungier, like more pigmented shadows in my collection where I can get this look from it. Like I had to add a blue wing to get it even like okay, like, but it's just such an easy everyday neutral palette. You guys see what I'm doing? Ugh. It's nice. It's not that it's not nice. I like the shape today. It's good. It's aight. So anyway, do you guys have any palettes like this where you're like, it's like totally me, but it's just not, it doesn't like spark joy. It just like, it's like I'm putting my face on. Like if I was going to work, this is the look I'd work because like, it's just, okay, I like human. I look human, like uninspired human though. I look like, it accentuates my natural features, if you will, but it's not, it doesn't bring me joy. So tomorrow I need to do a really fun, like, joy inducing look because this was not it. But anyway, tips for back pain relief to my fellow back pain people. I've never had back pain before. Like, at least not, and it's like all shoulders. It's like shoulders and upper back, which I did take the really bad fall. Like, one of my bruises is right here, but it's on the other side. Like, I'm having like the chest pain on this side, but like the bruise is up here, and then like I'm hunching, but like it's not like, it's just like upper back, like shoulder blades. So pain relief tips would be very appreciated, and I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Take good care. Bye.